Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good afternoon. Okay, all right, yeah, so we finished topic number 7, yeah, previously, yeah, we will have resource control, yeah. So resource control is very important, yeah, because of throughout the project management, yeah, cycles, yeah. Once we plan, we basically already map, yeah, the requirements of the resources, okay, to the our project schedules, yeah. So those kind of thing we already consider, yeah, those resources, yeah. So in this case we refer to this 4M, yeah, man, machine, material, money, yeah, finance, yeah, required for the costing of the project, yeah. So those kind of thing is we already set, and then after that we refer to this resource leveling, yeah. So assuming, yeah, we perform the project, yeah, to follow exactly as we plan, okay, and then after that if some mismatch, yeah, we refer to the project control, yeah, how we need to control what is, for example, the indicator to give to us as the project engineer or project manager to say that, well, something is not right with your project, okay, you have to do something to ensure, yeah, the project just in time to follow the project schedule, yeah, project baseline in terms of cost and also time, yeah. So it might happen, for example, yeah, those resources, yeah, there is some mismatch throughout the time, okay. For example, we may have surplus, yeah, extra resources, yeah, for particular job, or we may have certain constraint in terms of resources or certain job, yeah, we need a longer time suddenly, yeah, due to certain constraint, yeah, we need to adjust our resources, yeah, then we call it, yeah, resource leveling, yeah. So resource limited scheduling, okay, how we schedule those resources, okay, in the constraint conditions, okay, or which how can we consider, yeah, those arrangement of the resources just to ensure the project is just in time, yeah. And of course the project management software, and for this project management software, last time we did cover in topic number 10, okay, we haven't finished those kind of thing, of course, yeah. We need, yeah, in total, yeah, at least 14 hours, yeah, for those project management software, okay. So again, yeah, the topic will cover for all these 4 cost outcome, yeah. So we will have look, of course we still remain with the management concept and technique, yeah. So at the end of this class, yeah, we will have one case study for your activity today, okay. So how we want to solve, yeah, using the knowledge, yeah, of the management knowledge and also any technical related knowledge, yeah. When I mention technical related knowledge, whatever you have learned before from the first year until now you are 4th year, yeah. So those kind of thing we should gather, okay, again, and we bring, yeah, those kind of technicals, knowledge and experience which we have, yeah, to solve our work, yeah. And number 4, demonstrate the project planning and schedule, and of course this one will be continuously when we use our software, yeah. All right, plan resource consideration, yeah. So it is very important, yeah, for us to have a look, yeah, when we, okay, first when we in the first stage, yeah, project first project life cycle, management life cycle, initiation, and then after that we plan, okay. After we plan, okay, we actually execute the project, yeah. While we are executing the project, performing the project, yeah, we need to monitor and control. We monitor means that we go to the site, we observe, we check on the drawing, we check on the project schedule, we check on Microsoft project software, okay. So we want the whole idea, we want to ensure whatever happen on site or whatever happen, yeah, when you are doing service project, let's say, okay, those kind of things should be should be matched exactly as your plan, okay. But is something, yeah, what we call, you detect some deviation or some variation, so it give, either directly or indirectly some indicator, or it triggers for you to control it, so when you monitor, you measure, okay, and then once you measure, you analyze, and then you do proper reporting, and then those kind of thing we call performance analysis, so that's why all when we work, as the project engineer, project manager, we have to make report, update, the status of the project, and so on. That one become the performance analysis of the project, so when we observe some deviation, okay, so we need to control it, otherwise it will become worse, for example, you observe a slight delay, okay, you observe the raw material is insufficient, okay, or beyond, okay, you have plan, overflow, for example, instead of you need certain amount, you actually plan, you have extra material, so those kind of thing we need to do certain action, so those kind of thing is we call control, the purpose of control is actually we want to, when we detect the deviation during monitoring, we want to correct the deviation until, to ensure that it won't become critical, okay, or otherwise it will be risk to us, especially it is when the condition become out of control, so we do the correction. And at the same time, the team should consider, the preventive action as well, okay. So it means whatever you do, you control now, you should report it, you update the project performance, and that one should become the lesson learned for next coming project when you perform the same project, so it means the team should report it, so the team itself should learn, okay, whatever happen now, okay, so that it won't happen in the next coming project, so we control, we revise plan, we revise the cash flow, we revise the schedule, when it is required, so what is actually indicator, okay, so project, for example, is off track, what does it mean? Project is behind time, as opposed to be now today, let's say the project should be completed, for the task given, but then you observe, when you come to site today, okay, there are few pending works, okay, project has exceeded budget, okay, project have, for example, spent 1 million, let's say. So when you spend 1 million, you expect physical or the services of the project, on site, okay, whatever the service you do should worth 1 million. But if not, okay, where is actually the money? Okay, so that one is the indicator, and quality of material or finished work is below standard, as suppose, okay, you already have the type of material, the serial number of the materials, okay, the references to the materials, okay, and you already expect, as the project engineer, project manager, you already know, what kind of the quality, okay, you should expect, okay, but then when you observe, the quality is not good, okay, when you observe on site, the quality of material, also, by using naked eye, also you can observe poor quality, something is not right, okay, then you have to control, so productivity is lower than as planned, as supposed to be when we perform, the job, okay, 5%, let's say, we expect 100% actually achievement, okay, based on our planned job, task that we put on the schedule, but then when you come to the date, when you check based on this 5%, something is not right, okay, you still have pending, either your schedule, which you plan is actually not really up to the standard of the people quality, okay, or it is actually the productivity of the people itself, okay, some people may slightly work a bit slow, okay, so those kind of thing need to be correction need to be done, all right, So again, okay, so resources available for the project manager, this 4M, yeah, easy for you to remember. Money, yeah, finance, manpower, labor, okay, materials, machinery, yeah, equipment, yeah, any kind of machinery, equipment, okay, support, facilities, yeah, for the project, yeah. Okay, so how can we do, yeah, the mechanism for the project control? Okay, so previously, I hope you still remember in topic number 7, we want to have, yeah, a good mechanism or flexible mechanism in order for us to do the project control. Okay, so of course at the same time, yeah, we should be able to adjust, okay, the size, the scope, okay. So theoretically we say that, yeah, we can adjust the size, the scope of the project, but in reality, yeah, you must remember the moment we adjust the scope, it might cause a change on the time, change on the project cost, yeah, and those kind of thing as the project engineer and project manager we should understand. Okay, so talking on the resources, yeah, this 4M, what should we do? Yeah, do we need more labor? Do we need better labor? Okay, of course, when we refer to the skill work, okay, if let's say we are the person who take charge, yeah, the people, so okay, we need to consider these people, okay, these quality people, okay, right people to the right job. Okay, but then again, if you just low value, yeah, or not really the job we don't need, for very skillful people, okay, so then you just adjust accordingly, yeah. So that one is the role of the human resource management. But sometimes, of course, okay, because as the project engineer, project manager, we are at the same time, yeah, the expert of the subject matter. Means that we should be able to manage our people how we want to adjust these people, yeah. But of course, as I said, yeah, the flexible in controlling the project is very important. It means, okay, throughout the project, okay, we should be able to adjust, okay, to move people from one work to one workplace to another workplace, yeah. So that one is very important, yeah, for us to consider, yeah. Okay, so more material, more equipment, better equipment, or more money. Okay, reduce project size, reduce project scope, okay, or the worst case, yeah, terminate the project. But can we do that? Okay, of course we can't, especially when we refer to contract, we already signed the contract, within the period, within the time, within the cost, okay. So those kind of things we need to consider, yeah. Otherwise, the company, yeah, the owner of the company, the owner of the project, okay, or end customer can sue us, yeah, when we simply terminate the project, okay. So every single challenge, yeah, faced by the project need to be settled, yeah, directly, okay, by having proper, yeah, negotiation, yeah. So that one is one of the what we call skill required by project manager, and also sometimes, of course, yeah, project engineer as well. Especially, yeah, project engineer, yeah, we are the person, yeah, between project manager and people under us, yeah. There are subordinate people who are working, technical people, general workers, okay, who are working under us, okay. So that one is the engineer should have the most, in fact, okay, because you need to influence your boss, okay, and at the same time we need to actually be able to control or manage our people under us, yeah. And all those kind of things, those skill, okay, we require to have as the project engineer, yeah. So this is the step, okay. So project brought back on track, yeah. So when we do some kind of project control, yeah, through the mechanism we have, yeah. So based on adjustable on the resources, for example, okay, we will bring back, okay, the condition to the right as supposed to be, yeah. Okay, so therefore, how can we tell when PC is needed? Okay, for example, like when I give you the case study, let's say for the test 2, for example, so, okay, I may ask you, yeah, when PC is needed for this kind of case study, what resources are available for the PC, yeah, what are the element of PC, what is the mechanism of PC, some important issues in project control, yeah. I may ask you, for example, in this test 2, for example, yeah, because this kind of thing again, yeah, the challenge of creating the question is so that, okay, student should be able not to memorize but be able to understand, yeah, the case. Okay, all right, somebody in, I think. Hold on. Hold on, yeah. Okay, so these are possible, yeah, because of as the you know, because the project is very dynamic, yeah. It can be, the challenge is it depends on how big the project itself, yeah. So it can be 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, okay, it depending on the project, the nature, and also the job scope of the project. Some project it involve few phases, okay, so those kind of thing, yeah, will take some time, and throughout the time, yeah, we need to monitor and immediately control so that, okay, we bring the project up to the level of the baseline. It means, yeah, when we say that the baseline, we try, yeah, when we lock the project for, let's say, 3 billion project, yeah, we of course, yeah, need to ensure, yeah, the project is exactly to cost, yeah, 3 billion. Similarly, if we lock the project for 3 years exactly, we should ensure the project should be completed within 3 years, okay, not more than 3 years, yeah. And those kind of thing, yeah, as the project engineer or project manager, okay, we should control that, okay. So that one is actually our requirement, yeah. So how can we tell when the project control is needed? Okay, so there are few indicators. Okay, it can be based on general clues or specific clues. Yeah. So general clues, it can be performance and quality. Okay, you go inside, you observe. Okay, you can check cost spending. Okay, you can check time spending. Okay, so those kind of thing later. Yeah. When we refer to the earned value management, yeah, which is in topic 8, and also more on the topic number 9 later, okay, those kind of thing will give some general clues, yeah, on this triple constraint, yeah, more on toward the quality of the project. And we also can directly based on specific clues, yeah. Specific clues mean refer to the direct indicators, yeah, primitive indicators based on the resources, yeah, that we may have, yeah. So it can be primitive or other indicators, yeah. So general clues, yeah, if we refer based on, yeah, we refer based on Meredith and Mantel, yeah, 2006, okay. How can we say that, yeah, project control is needed, yeah, especially when performance, yeah. So suddenly, okay, or throughout the project, unexpected technical problem arise, yeah, insufficient resources are unavailable when needed. Okay, so we already log, yeah. For example, we already ran a machine, we already ensure, yeah, the machine should have, yeah, available, yeah. Suddenly other team use it, okay, for the certain machineries, yeah. So we lack in terms of that one, yeah. So quality or unreliability problem occur, yeah. You observe, yeah, suddenly something if is not right, okay, for the work owner or client requires changes in technical specification, okay. So that one also can be become a clue, okay. So why, okay, of course we need to know why, yeah. So interfunctional complication and conflict arise, yeah, many conflict arise throughout the project, okay. So market changes that increase or decrease the project value, okay. So this one also can be in terms of performance. Let's say the project is delayed, okay. So the market value also now change. Okay, when you delay the project, okay, so the cost of the raw material also will be different. Okay, the market value also different. The import duty, let's say, yeah, certain material, certain machinery you have to do, you have to import. Okay, so all the currency exchange rate also different. Yeah, so that one is you need to bear. Okay, and that's why, yeah, from the beginning, when you sign the company, yeah, sign the contract for the project, you have to bear in mind, yeah, all this kind of thing, yeah, because whatever happen, yeah, it's not only in Malaysia, yeah, sometimes, okay, in worldwide also, yeah, the company just, okay, sign it, yeah, but they don't have expertise on it. They actually rely on the third party, or in other words, they subcontract the project to others, but they take the project under them, okay, and they claim, okay, they have expertise on that one, yeah. You must remember, yeah, if you haven't got experience doing the same project, yeah, and you haven't got any partner yet, yeah, doing such kind of thing, yeah, then you actually may be in the risk side, yeah. Or in other words, okay, when you get the project, at that time, then you start to find your partner. Okay, so it may take certain time, yeah, because of finding a project partner is not easy actually, yeah, especially in the condition of the economy, current economy. Okay, for example, like now, yeah, MCO, yeah, recovery MCO, still, yeah, a lot of company have challenge, yeah. So all those kind of things need to be taken care. It's not only during this like a MCO, this COVID-19 pandemic, or at any other time, yeah. So all this kind of thing might be challenge, yeah, to any project, yeah, especially when the project, we are talking on the mega project, yeah, project which is worth based on billion, okay, project, yeah. Okay, other general clues, yeah, cost, yeah, technical difficulty that require more resources, scope of work increases, bid amount accepted for the contract award is too low. Yeah, because this is also sometimes challenge, yeah, the company, because they don't have any experience, they simply accept, yeah, because of people, okay, easy for the company to get the job because of they accept on the low contract bidding project, yeah. But then again, yeah, without doing detailed analysis, yeah, the company might face challenge or risk, yeah, because those bidding amount might be insufficient. Okay, so that's why, please ensure, yeah, you actually take care, okay, this costing, you have to analyze it, yeah, properly, okay, to cover all costs, yeah, because again, yeah, from the beginning in topic number one, yeah, it should be a reason why the company want to bid for the project. Okay, it's not only simply getting a project, but ensuring successful implementation of project is very important, yeah. We are talking on the long-term project, okay, long-term image or reputation for the company, yeah. So reporting of the monitoring result, poor or late, project budgeting for contractor, cash flow not done right, okay, something is not right on the cash flow, okay, changes in market price of the input, this one also might happen, it depends on the economic conditions, okay, worldwide, yeah. All right. Hold on, I just stop, yeah, for a while, yeah. I need to entertain my daughter sekejap, yeah. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, I continue. Okay, so that one is about the cost just now. Okay, and another one is actually time. Okay, so time also become general clues. Yeah, technical difficulty require more time to solve. Okay, you already allot the time, yeah, under the project schedule, but then suddenly a lot of challenge, yeah, you need more time to solve certain job. Okay, scope of work increases, yeah, unexpected utilities which need, yeah, relocation, yeah, task sequencings not done right. Okay, for example, when you are doing the job, yeah, normally you, of course, yeah, based on experience, and normally whatever you match with the whatever you put on the schedule, yeah. Sometimes you realize that whatever putting on paper is not correct, let's say, yeah. So required material, labor, equipment unavailable when needed, yeah. Key preceding tasks were not completed on time, yeah, because of when you want to perform certain job, sometimes you depend on the previous job, yeah. So for example, establishing walls, okay, for the buildings, okay, you need to ensure all the piling or the framework of the building itself, okay, ready. Okay, then you start on the wall, okay, establishment, yeah. But then again, yeah, if those framework, yeah, for the building itself, the frame itself is pending, okay, it means, okay, your project, subsequent project task also will be pending, yeah. So either in this case, okay, the clues is either your planning is actually poor, or the project performance execution is poor because of the people is not working on time, okay, or they work a bit slow, yeah. So those kind of thing, yeah, we need to check, yeah. That's why, yeah, it is very important, yeah, the challenge of the we, you as the project engineer, project manager, because of we need to ask people to do the job, yeah. Of course we pay them, okay, but then again, how we want, in other, harsh work, we may say that how can we push people, enforce people to do the job just following the schedule, okay, can we? Okay, that one is the challenge, yeah, because forcing people, yeah, in today's, yeah, reality, yeah, no more actually practical. Yeah, it can be, you can force people, okay, but then people may not, especially people who are, it's not contract people who are permanent staff, yeah. You may see these people, yeah, continuously in the company, unless you may change other job, okay. So we may see these people, okay, we want to create a good relationship with our workers, yeah. So that's why you need to take care, okay, all this relationship, yeah. So the style of our management should be based on situation, yeah, again. And yeah, we can force, okay, but that one is not the right way, okay. It should be based on situation, yeah, and we should manage it properly, yeah. Okay, we may have, for example, like a specific clues, yeah. Primitive indicator, more resources or less resources have been used than planned, yeah. If you have a look, yeah, planned, okay, red color. Actual, we use more equipment, okay, per hours, yeah. We actually use more, okay. Total man hours, okay, we plan, okay. For example, we have certain hours, okay. This is around 800, let's say, okay. But the actual one, yeah, for the total man hours close to 1,500, okay. And similarly, okay, amount of concrete use, yeah. So in ton, for example, we plan around 900 ton, okay. But when we use actually, okay, really in the for our project, we use, yeah, when we check, it is actually around 1,400, let's say. Yeah, so something is not right. Yeah, you can see that, okay, the actual is more than planned, okay. So other primitive indicator, okay, the project activity can take longer time as compared to plan, okay. We plan, for example, activity 1 for only 1 month, January, but okay, it takes, yeah, like 2 months, yeah, January and for February. Similarly, yeah, we expect like a 2 month, okay, around 2 months. For activity 2, we take more than 2 months, yeah, close to 3 months for activity 2, okay. And if you have looks, okay, for the activity 3, okay, so activity 3, okay, as supposed to be, yeah, we can start, okay. For example, like here mid of February, but you can observe here the actual one, okay, just, okay, in March, okay, we can start the activity. So something may not be, may not right, okay, in this case, yeah. So that one is specific clues of the indicator directly whatever we have, yeah, on our resources planning, yeah. So more resources or less resources have been used, okay. So similarly, okay, if previously we use more, but other indicator this time, yeah, we use less, the actual is less for the equipment hours, total man hours we use, yeah, total amount of concrete, yeah, maybe we actually overestimate when we are doing our planning, okay. That one is maybe. So we, it's not only reporting, okay, the project engineer, project manager, the team need to do detailed analysis, and we update our report, and that one will be update in project report so that it will become another lesson learned, okay, in the coming future project, yeah. Okay, other specific clues as well, okay, you can have a look, yeah. So cost activity or project, yeah, is higher than expected, okay. So for example, okay, you may refer up to the based on the time, okay. Let's say now, okay, so the progress, the actual, only the, for example, 50%, okay. So as supposed to be, okay, program as scheduled, yeah, the project should be completed already 70% as of now, means that you actually delay, okay, for 20%, okay. So those kind of thing, okay, when it become more worse, when the cost you spend is actually, okay, higher, okay, as we already produce, okay. For example, if you check the cost, it is at 50%, it is fine, okay, because you actually the progress is 50%. But it can be really worse, yeah, if you actually now doing 50% as supposed to be 70%, and the cost may be already 70%, where is actually 20%. Okay, maybe that one is within the cash flow of the accountant, let's say, yeah. So you already spend, but yet to the item or the material yet to arrive on site, let's say. It can be, yeah. So those kind of things need to be checked, yeah. Okay, why we call it primitive, okay. So why we may actually, yeah, maybe overestimated or underestimated due to executions of unscheduled work done, execution of more work of low value and less work of high value, okay. This is again, yeah, when we are talking on the overestimated or underestimated, yeah, we refer to the project, okay, which is we planned, okay. Sometimes we may be overestimate or underestimate, and which is actually we emphasize more when we are doing planning or scheduling. Are we focusing on low value, or are we focusing on work high value, high value works, okay, or we actually focusing both, okay. That one is very important, yeah. Let me check. Okay, we have few more slides, okay, because I will stop within few minutes, yeah. So now 3 o'clock, yeah, 5 minutes past 3, okay. Check, yeah. All right, okay. So how can we tell when PC is needed? Okay, so again, yeah, when we refer to the specific clues, okay, we can go directly on the cost, okay. For example, okay, we may refer to the budgeted cost, yeah, BC, actual cost AC, okay. We can refer to work schedule, plan, yeah, planning work which we plan on paper, WS, work schedule, or work performed, work which we have done or completed. We call it WP. Okay, so BCWS we refer to the budgeted cost work schedule. Okay, so this is more on planning. Okay, when we refer to BCWP, budgeted cost but work on the work performed. Okay, so this kind of thing, yeah, we will use later. Yeah? This is just to introduce to you the term, but this is later when we actually in the topic what we call earn value management. What we earn, the value which we earn at particular time compared to the planned work, yeah, schedule on the work, yeah, which we planned earlier. Okay, so we can, okay, we will discuss this later. Yeah, okay, so we also can have look here, yeah, some indicators. Okay, T is time now. It can be T max up to maximum later when we expect project will be completed. Okay, so we have for examples, okay, D, whatever we actually plan, okay, what is actually actual, yeah, on the work performed, yeah, actual cost on the work performed, budgeted cost, yeah, on the work schedule, and budgeted cost, yeah, on the work performed. Yeah, so this kind of things, yeah, when we refer to the budgeted cost on the work schedule, okay, the red one, this is actually on the planning side. Okay, when we expect it is finished at T max, maximum T max, okay, at the dollar, yeah, maximum. Okay, so at any time, yeah, we can check on the actual cost and the actual work performed. Okay, so as supposed to be, let's say, yeah, it can be, okay, um you know, at any time, yeah, those when we check, yeah, on site, or when we check the service, it can be beyond whatever we estimated, or it can be below than estimation, or sometimes it's just, okay, as we plan. Okay, and any differences, okay, we call it actually variances. Yeah, so if we refer to this one, okay, in terms of costing, okay, so this kind of thing compared to the work performed, let's say if we perform the work here, okay, so this compared to the budgeted cost, yeah, for the work performed, okay, these differences we call the cost variance. Okay, this is some term. Okay, this one also we will discuss later. Things, okay, so this kind of thing, yeah, I stop here today, yeah, for at the slide, yeah, 24. Yeah, so later I'll continue, yeah, in the next class. Okay, all right, do you have any question so far?
Yang tadi budgeted cost work schedule tu yang kita plan
Okay, yes, budgeted cost work schedule, yes, we put on paper whatever we plan, and at the same time we also put the cost which we plan. Yes, it is right.
Okay, thank you, Prof.
There will be one case study, yeah, which I will share. Yeah, so within the remaining, yeah, 15 minutes, yeah, I want you guys to read this what we call this case study, and then I want you to answer few questions. Okay, those few questions you will share in the link which I will share in the WhatsApp group. Yeah, so those case study, yeah, will be the activity for today. All right, yeah. If no questions, okay, see you in the WhatsApp group. Okay, for the remaining 40 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.